Hey folks, how we doing today? Sorry, I'm running a couple minutes behind. Getting my stuff set up here, getting the game loaded up, and we'll get going. How is everybody today? Hopefully you're doing well. I was running around at the last minute trying to get me another cup of coffee because I realized I didn't have enough for the stream today. And looking for a jacket because I realized I was pretty chilly trying to sit here doing nothing in my chair. Here we go. Alrighty. It's getting adjusted and everything. Sorry, I was running a couple minutes late. Alrighty, so after our last stream, we had season change. You can see it's wintertime now and everything. I did notice that Lambert, wherever he is, has a quest. Here he is. Back here sitting in the chair. So let's see what Lambert has for us today.
What can I do for you, mister?
Dad, look what I found. Look what I found. It's for you. Thank you. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Here's the quest. Where do you go up to, boy? Look at this. It's a pouch full of clinking coins. We're going to get some tasty pies today. Boy, this boy is all about the food. I think the last quest we had from him, he was complaining about the pottage or porridge or whatever that was constantly served, and we had to get him something special. But anyway, we're going to buy some tasty pies today. You were wised away from me. You should, let's see, you should not wander far from home on your own. I will help you, lad. Keep an eye on that pouch. In the meantime, no, we're going to go ahead and do this. Don't give me that grim look. I've got money. I've got the money from Mom. She told me to buy some of Denica's delicacies. Could you show me the road? I read those backwards again. I have a tendency to do that sometimes, unfortunately. Let's see. Great. I will hold the sack. I was entrusted to look after the coins. She's got lots of savings. I see. Never mind. We should be on our way already. Cobbled with coins. Yeah, let's go get some cobbler. That'd be good. Okay, so we got to go to Denica. Go, Denica. Is he going to follow us? Yeah, he's going to follow us. I think he follows us regardless of whether we're on the mount or not. Let's call Haas. No, we don't want to fight Haas. Ride. Here we go. I'm going to push all the buttons first, and then we'll get going. Awful snowy out today. Wait, is he coming? Where's he at? There he is. Hope you can keep up with the horse, Lambert. Keep your eye out for bandits. They want your coins. There's an abandoned camp there. Cora, good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. I am not doing too bad. Got quite a bit of work to do after the stream today. A lot of phone calls and stuff I got to make. I got several customers that are needing to reschedule. I've got an eye appointment this Thursday, and of course I've got to reschedule those jobs that are scheduled on that day. And then, of course, we're getting ready to take a little fall vacation next week. So I'll be gone. I'll be gone all week next week. other than that, not too bad. Of course, I've had to turn my phone on silent. It's been ringing off the hook this morning. Good job, birdie. Wait, is Lambert still back there? Come on, Lambert. Keep up. I don't know if we can get too far away from him. I don't think we can. I don't necessarily think, because it's not necessarily an escort quest like you have in other games. If you get too far away from what you're escorting, the quest would fail or something like that. I don't think it's set up that way in this game. Talk to your son. Come on, Lambert. I gotta talk to you. Here we go. That's weird. Why did the... What's the matter, son? That's weird. Why did the pouch shrink? It seemed bigger. I must have gotten used to it, and it's not so impressive anymore. Half the coins are gone. There's a hole in my pouch. It must have ripped while we were marching. What are we going to do now? I can make up the difference from my pocket, but it wouldn't do any good for your sense of responsibility. We have to figure it out differently. Let it be a lesson for you. Should we convince the vendor to give us those pies on credit? We could return with more coins next time. Mother would be disappointed with that. Nonetheless, let's start by talking to the pie merchant anyway. Okay, so we've lost some coins on the way, apparently. So we're gonna talk to the pie merchant, which is the kitchen lady here, Kinga. Miss Kinga, if you give us pies today, we will gladly pay for them next Tuesday. Let's see. Welcome, wanderers. How may I help you? We are following that amazing smell of fresh bakings. Denica's pies are famous throughout the valley. You are too kind. The pie recipe is my family secret. We charge 50 coins per pie. 50 coins a pie? Oh my goodness. Let's see. You arrived just in time since they're fresh and delicious. We wish to buy 3 pies for our family. My son would like to make the purchase on his own. Coins are in the pouch. Let me take a look. It seems that you have about half the amount that you need. We had a minor setback on our way here. Some of our coins were lost on the road. Could we get a little discount? I do not give discounts on principle, though I could make use of 2 brawny fellas. Do me a favor first, and we'll get back to the matter. My water supplies are running out. Could you please fill those empty buckets? Remember not to use the water from our village well. It does not meet my expectations and changes the taste of my baking. This is how you pay the piper for one carelessness. You can count on our help. As for the second task, I came up recently with a new flavor of bread. I would like to spread the word around while they're still fresh. Here, take some and hand them out to the villagers to try out. Okie dokie. We can do that. Talk to Lambert. Too bad we didn't have enough coins. Anyway, we got lucky. We just have to fulfill those tasks in order to save face before Mom. Money cannot buy you everything, but for sure it can save you a lot of time and additional trouble. Come on now, son, we have work to do. Alrighty, so it looks like we've got to talk to Dale Gore, Matilda, Carolina, and Jan. Right. Like they're all going to be here in the village. Bless you, whoever that was. Let's see, is this one of them here? Here, let's talk to Jan. Welcome. Enjoy some father and son time, I see. How can I help you? You could, for example, taste this new kind of Dinica bread, baked by no one else but your local cook. Looks good, tastes even better. I might visit our kitchen sooner than I intended. Thank you. It's our pleasure. Enjoy your meal. Alrighty, next. Let's see, Matilda's probably in here. Yep, there's Matilda. Miss Matilda, good morning, gentlemen. What do you need? We bring delicious tastes from your local kitchen. Please taste the new kind of Dinica bread. What a delicate and smooth texture. You got me there. Thank you. I have to visit the kitchen soon, no doubt about that. Feel invited anytime. Alright, you gotta move, buddy. In dialogue? Can you move? How about coming in far? There you go. Alrighty, next, let's see. Here. Carolina. Here she is right here. Brandon, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Ricky, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Are there events like crop failure and raids on your villages? As far as raids, not that I'm aware of. As far as crop failures, I don't think there's really crop failures. I do know that there's one to where your food storage does get infested with rats or mice or something, and you end up losing some of your food supply. But that's an event that will happen between seasons, so it's not like an actionable event. It's something that pops up on the screen, and sometimes there are choices that you could make on screen, and most of the time will affect the mood of your villagers, and then obviously it'll tell you what items you lost during that particular event. Now there are stuff to where some of the events will like damage buildings or something, and then of course you have more things that you have to repair that next season and stuff. Alright, let's head out here. Did I talk to Carolina? No, I literally found her and then walked off. Alrighty, greetings. Is this one of our local bakings? Yes, it is a new flavor of Dinica's bread. Please give it a try and return for more. Please give it a try and return for more to your local cook. Okay. For some reason that read different to me. Let's see. I'd recognize that bacon anywhere. This craftsmanship is unique to our kitchen, but those have something new about them. It's worth visiting it soon. Sure it is. Alrighty, let's go to Dale Gore. Passing out the bread. What kind of bread it is? Is it pumpkin bread? Fruit bread? Hello there. What's that smell? It's so pleasing. It's a new flavor of Dinica's bread. Try it out and don't hesitate to get back for more from your local kitchen. Looks good and tastes even better. Thank you. I will surely visit the miracle worker. You're welcome. Alright, now let's see. Bucket of water. We need 4 buckets of water. Wait, do I already have the 4 buckets of water? I have 4 buckets. But she doesn't? Okay. It's saying we have the 4 buckets. Can we already deliver that to her? I guess so. It's showing that we can. Let's see. Ah, you are back. I had a few new customers lately. It will be thanks to your help. The word is spreading very quickly. Let's see. What about the water supply? Where did you fill my buckets? In the Great River. But I didn't fill them. Interesting. We took the water from a stream. Its shallowness made it a bit hard, but we managed. We used the water from our own village well, which she told us not to do. Water from different sources filled those buckets. Well, I'll just say the Great River right now, because I already had the water on me. The water seems all right, though. It's a bit cloudy. I will have to wait until the mud falls to the bottom. Many thanks for your help. I won't have to take any breaks for resupplying because of you. New buyers have already started showing up, even at my house's doorstep. Okay. Accept those pies as my gratitude. Be well and have a great journey back home. Thank you. That was a valuable lesson for my son. It was a valuable lesson, Lambert. Did you learn that? Make sure you have buckets of water on you everywhere you go. Oh, talk to your son. Okay, here we go. We didn't have to pay anything. I could do more side jobs like this. It's worth it. We were lucky that we were any errands for us to undertake. I think that's a typo somewhere. Let's see. Remember to always appreciate work when it's available. It always pays off. Yes, it does. I agree, Dad. Running up and down was worth the effort. We're not empty-handed, and there's spare coin left too. Let's get back home before the food gets spoiled. And don't you worry, I won't take the pouch out of my sight this time. I will hold you to that. Let's get going back home. Alrighty, deliver to Bernadetta. Well, Bernadetta is not at home. I do know that. She is probably... Yep, she's way over there. Alrighty, Lambert, let's head off and see if we can find Mom. We're going to head off through the Tulies. Hopefully we don't run into any bandits. You still coming? Is he following me? Wait a minute. There he is, right there. William, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well today. Coming through. Oh, we got bandits. Oh, we got Wyson. We got stuff. Yep, I hear you. Load that up. Nope. Got Lambert. Lambert, you're standing in a precarious spot, buddy. Lambert, buddy. Oh, hey, go pick up that axe. Good job, Lambert. You did awesome. Let's see. Where is that take all button? Man, I'd really like to have one of those. Do it this way. F-E, F-E, F-E. Alright, let's get this guy loaded back up. Lambert, you need to learn a valuable lesson and not stand in front of the crossbow that's pointed at your head. Let's see, where were these guys at? There they are, right there. He's behind me humming. Oh, that hurt. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, let's get into the inventory. I should have instant healing. Let's go ahead and do 2 of those. That'll be fine. How many did I have left? I got a few. I'm good. Were there just 2 guys? I think there were just 2 guys. I could have swore there were 3 when they stood up. Hey, look, a bucket. Nope. Need to pick it up. Torch that's standing up on end. Should be able to take whatever they're cooking. Should be able to grab whatever stew or potage or whatever that is. Roach. Oh, it's fish. Perch. Roach. Bag. Nice. Get those coins and some fish tarts. Wow, you guys are eating good. Oh, I keep hitting F. Take your coin. 21 copper arrows. Copper knife, some meat, some onion. Wow. We're eating good tonight, Lambert. Okay, where's the horse at? Here, Hoss. We gotta finish finding Mom. More, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, he was almost collateral damage. Yes, father must protect their son because he was standing in the way. You know, you're supposed to stand behind dad when he's fighting. You didn't lose any more coins out of that pouch, did you? Wow, these trees are getting kind of thick here. Oh, the wolf. Come on, son. You better run. Of course, he won't get attacked. I will. Whoa. Come on. Really? Edge of the fence. Okay. We'll just go up here and then recall him. Ah, crap. You're not doing it. Alright, Lambert, we gotta skin the wolf. We might make it to Mom by day's end. Alright. Holdie to get on. And moving right along here. Switchbacks, I'm just gonna cut through. Oh, dang it. Another wolf. Come on. There we go. I kind of wish they would allow me to steer the horse with my mouse when I'm riding, rather than with the A and D buttons, because that just doesn't seem to... Oh, these are all the mine workers. I'm like, man, where are these people going? These are all the mine workers headed home. Let's see. Where is she at now? Oh, she's going to be going this way. Come on, turn. And this way. So we ran into some bandits. That's good, because we haven't had bandits in a while. Alright, let's hop off here. Right down there. We got wolf. Right there. And we'll skin that one. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, you go get that rabbit. I'm going to skin this guy. Randy, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well today. Lambert said you were my hero. Yeah. Let's see. Finally, I started assuming that you'd run away with the money and eaten the delicacies yourself. You know, almost. Let's see. We ran a few additional errands. Our son wanted to aid some of our neighbors with their daily routines. That is nice to hear, but stay on point. Did you fulfill the task? Of course we did. It required a bit of haggling, but we made it. Talk to your son. What time is it? It seems like it's getting really dark, because it is getting really dark. Thank you for not mentioning the lost coins, Dad. It's going to be our secret. Take the ones we managed to save aside in the end. Let's see. Keep the pouch. Save it for something important. Yeah, I'll let him keep the pouch and save it for something important. There we go. Alrighty, where is... Whoops, wrong button. Let's... Whoops. Hold E to get on Hoss. Alrighty, let's head back. See you there, Lambert. Kisses, honey. See you at home. Head back, sleep the night. And then maybe we'll go see if anybody else has like any hunting quests, since we are still working on the hunting skill. Matter of fact, go into here. Hunting, where are we at? We're almost halfway, so we need to do some hunting. Matter of fact, is there any... There's a quest in Gustovia. Let's see if we can get down there before they go to bed. Don't think we can. They may already be in bed. Hey, C, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Nor my Monday is going pretty good. Cannot complain if they're going to be in bed. Oh, are you coming out? Hello? Oh, we have two people trying to get out the door? Let's see. Could you move a little? There you go. Let's do an F5. Let's talk to her. Can I help you with something? Need help from Strongman? We'll pay for it. Consider me interested. Oh, feed the family. No, we're not. Food went missing. No, we're not doing that one right now. Let's pull this out. Hold E to get on the stallion. Come on, Haas. Let's head back to the house. And we'll go out quest hunting in the morning. Letters, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well on this Monday. Your dedication to this game is impressive. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. This is a game I've definitely enjoyed from the very beginning. I've taken a couple of breaks just because I've needed them. I know I haven't been doing a whole lot of uploads the past month or so. My personal schedule is extremely busy. So the streams have really helped with at least getting you guys something to watch. I'm trying to work my schedule. So my oldest son, his football season is over. He had his last game last week, I think, week before last. But my youngest son, he's still got one more seasonal game, and then they have the playoffs, and then they've got like their championship Super Bowl kind of a game. So I think they've got about another at least 5 games left. So we're going to be busy with his stuff still for about another month or something. And then my business, because I have a home service business that I run. This is technically my busy season. Matter of fact, my busy season typically starts in August. and usually doesn't slow down until after the new year. Matter of fact, I've already got jobs booked into December, but a lot of those are annual services, people that sign up for me to come out every year and service their stuff. But I've got to find a new calendar system to use for scheduling, because I use like Google Calendar right now, and I would like to schedule people on a particular weekday of the month. So let's say I wanted to schedule somebody like today, Monday, October 3rd. Well, this is the first Monday of the month. I would like to schedule somebody on the first Monday of October, and it always stays on the first Monday of October every year, as opposed to putting them on October 3rd, which changes a day each year. So like next year, instead of October 3rd being on a Monday, October 3rd will be on a Tuesday. And eventually that schedule will fall on a Saturday or a Sunday, which I don't do jobs on the weekend. Which means that I would have to contact those people and reschedule them to a different day. So now I've got to find them a completely different day, because October 3rd is goofed up. And the other days are usually booked with other jobs. So it's hard to do that. So I'm trying to find something that's inexpensive. Let's see, we're sleeping the night. Hopefully free, because the whole Google Calendar thing is free. But I'm having a hard time finding anything like that. I mean, there's apps and stuff out there that do allow it, but I've tried a couple and they're just loaded with ads, and it's like I can't schedule stuff if there's an ad popping up all the time, and then I've got to cancel the ad or wait for it to finish or whatever, and then schedule my stuff. It's a pain in the butt, especially if I'm standing in front of the customer in their house trying to do this all on my phone. So it's a challenge. So it's one of those things. And this year I've got more than normal jobs that I've got to reschedule. The last couple of years have been pretty light as far as having to reschedule some of my annual services because they're falling on the weekend or whatever. But this year seems to be pretty heavy as far as rescheduling. Runny Nose, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see. I've never get your notifications for some reason. Are you subscribed? Okay. YouTube is funky. we all know that. They say that, if you're subscribed and you click the notification bell, that you're supposed to be notified. But I also have the same problem with people that I follow on YouTube. I don't always get their notifications. A lot of times what you can do is in YouTube, if you're on PC, on the left-hand side of the screen, you can actually choose subscriptions. And it'll bring up everybody that you're subscribed to and their new or upcoming events. Chris, good morning. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I really like how the devs gave more questions. Yes. And I anticipate with each major update, we will probably get, hopefully, a few more quests. Because I think that's going to be something that's going to be extremely crucial to have to keep the interest in the game. Because once people are doing all the quests and they're doing the quest over and over again, people get bored, and that's when people leave the game. Now, granted, whenever there's a big update and stuff, no matter what game you're playing, if you really enjoy the game, most people will come back to it to at least see what the update's all about. Let's see. Only get them on the Facebook notification. Well, I do post on Facebook. Matter of fact, I have two different groups that I post to. One is the official Medieval Dynasty Facebook, and then the other one is the non-official Medieval Dynasty, which is run by Hectic Gaming. So that might be why you're getting those notifications. But yeah, YouTube is really bad about sending out those notifications. There's content creators that I watch occasionally, not on a regular basis, that I'm not even subscribed to, and I get their notifications, but I don't get the notifications for the people I'm actually subscribed to. So, explain that to me. Let's see, Noir. If someone has made a scheduling calendar like that, it would be awesome. Yeah, it would be awesome. Back to the scheduling calendar, you can schedule, and Google Calendar does have that option. If you're doing a weekly schedule, like you're going to be doing something every Tuesday, then you can do that. But you can't set it up for one Tuesday a month and set it as an annual repeat. That's the problem, is Google Calendar doesn't have that function. But if you're doing it each week, they do have it. So like you set it up on Tuesday and it goes every Tuesday. The problem is I'm not going out to the same people's house every Tuesday. Let's see. Letters. I'm getting into my busy season now, preparing for those Christmas sales. Oh, I bet you are. You're probably already getting Christmas sales. People are already putting all that stuff out. They're going to be pulling all the Halloween stuff off the shelves before Halloween even gets here. Let's see. I hope they fix the F5, F9 thing we have to do to fix it. Let's see. Good one. Like on the. Oh, Chris, you're talking about not being able to see the tooltips and stuff. I've seen the posts on the Facebook pages and stuff. I've seen them talking about it in the Toplitz Discord as well. It's been mentioned that the beta version of the game right now has that fix in it. So the next hot fix that would be coming out should have that in there. So whatever's on the public test version right now has that fix. So when the public test version goes live again, it'll be on the live game. But the F5, F9 takes care of it from what I understand right now. Let's see. Runny Nose. Manor Lords is out in 3 hours. Are you going to look at that? I have not even looked at Manor Lords. I do have limited time in my playtime, so to say, not necessarily recording or streaming time. And I haven't really, because I don't have a whole lot of streaming time, I dedicate my streaming time right now to Medieval Dynasty because I'm only streaming 1 day a week. And I don't think it's fair to you folks that have all really come to join my channel and you found me mostly via Medieval Dynasty content. I don't think it's fair to you for me to go and change games each week and play something different. So Medieval Dynasty 1 week and then something else, say Manor Lords or something next week, and then back and forth. I am working on trying to get my personal schedule set up to where at least maybe I can stream twice a week. I know I was doing twice a week a few months ago, only because I had the time. So I'm hoping to try and start working on getting my schedule figured out. Since I'm having to move a lot of jobs, I am trying to move them in such a way to where hopefully starting next year, being first of the year, I can focus on trying to at least stream twice a week, at least a couple of weeks. I may have to drop back to once a week, every other week or so, but we'll have to see. But I am trying to get to where I can stream more and where I have a little bit more time to dedicate making some recordings and guides, because when Wild West Dynasty comes out, which it's supposed to be coming out this quarter of this year, at least that's the last word I've heard, I feel I'm going to be trying to do some guides on that as well and stream that. So hopefully what I would like to do is bring this season 5, get it to a close to where, because I'm trying to get to where we get that last achievement. The only one I've got left is to play as my heir, and then I've got all of the achievements, and then also playing as the heir, because I really haven't looked into it a whole lot. I don't know if there's a whole nother quest line that's available once I play as Lambert here. And then I've also been trying to, so between streams, so like after this stream here, I'll get to the season change again, and I actually try and do a restart. So it's not happenstance that I have a quest from Lambert or a quest from my wife. I actually sit there and I do an F5, F9, trying to purposely get a family quest to pop up, because I know I haven't had all of the family quests that are available since the new update. So I purposely try and get those. That way I can share them with you folks on the stream. And I'm also trying to get the Herald to pop up. So I may sit here for a half an hour or more after stream, just sitting there doing F5, F9 and seeing what's available. F5, F9 and seeing what's available. Because it is random. And of course I get the different events and stuff, but if I don't get a quest from Lambert or my wife, or I get the Herald, then I sit there and I do an F5, F9 until I get something. That way I am trying to at least bring you something a little bit new with each stream. Let's see, do I just search Medieval Dynasty to find Facebook page? So on Facebook pages for Medieval Dynasty, there are 2 that I am actually part of the group, and I know that there is one more, but I believe it is, I want to say it's a Dutch page. I have visited the page and checked it out, but a lot of the language I don't understand because it's their own language. I don't know exactly where it is located, but I am not a part of that third one. I don't know if there's any more, but you could probably go on there, and the Medieval Dynasty page, which is the official Medieval Dynasty page, it should say that it's maintained by Dynasty Games, I believe. It may be Dynasty Games or it may be Toplitz, but I think it's managed by Dynasty Games. But that's the one that's actually maintained by the social team over at Toplitz. Runny Nose, yes, we also have Sengoku that's coming out soon as well, which I would like to cover some of that also, which means that if I'm going to be covering Wild West Dynasty and then start covering Sengoku Dynasty, something's going to have to fall to the wayside for a bit, and it's probably going to be Medieval Dynasty. I won't completely stop doing it, but we'll have to see how the Wild West Dynasty and Sengoku are doing. Because if they don't, if Wild West Dynasty ends up not doing that well, then I may fall back onto Medieval Dynasty a little bit until Sengoku comes out. But we'll have to see. Everything has to kind of be played by ear, because I have no idea what Wild West Dynasty is going to be like. So hopefully that comes out pretty soon. Let's see, Ward. Really appreciate Medieval Dynasty videos. Well, I appreciate you guys watching them. I mean, it's absolutely awesome how many folks have been watching my Medieval Dynasty videos, and whether it's the series videos or even the guide videos, that's awesome. They've helped me out so much in understanding the game. I appreciate that. Rainy knows your family will fall to the wayside. No, I do try and take time for my family and stuff. Granted, we do sit down and we have dinner together. I'll step away from my computer and I'll watch a movie with my kids sometimes in the evening. But for the most part, my family is somewhat scattered anyway. My wife is is in the nursing field, and she is constantly on the phone trying to maintain the facility that she works at, because she's a director of nursing, so she's short nurses in her nursing staff and everything. Matter of fact, she ended up having to go into work yesterday because people didn't show up, unfortunately. But she's constantly on the phone. I'm constantly on the phone or at work or doing something with the YouTube page or whatnot. Also trying to keep up on my own Discord page, which you guys can join if you haven't already. If you do have Discord, you can join that. Matter of fact, let me see about putting the link on the screen for you guys here. I know I put it up in the beginning. We'll put my Discord page there. And then, of course, if you're on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm not super active on there. I am trying to... I try to be more active. It's the remembering to do some of these things that is hard. Because I have to be active in so many places. Now, granted, I am in my Discord every evening, because the evening time that's NASA's time. So I probably stay up later than I need to, just playing games with people in Discord. Currently playing Guild Wars 2 in the evenings, so if anybody's got it or plays it and wants to join in on the fun, you're more than welcome to hop in the Discord and hop in the game channel, the voice chat where I'm at. If you see me in there, feel free to pop in. So it's a public channel. You guys are more than happy to join that channel and talk with me or ask me questions. Or if you guys are playing the game, we can shoot you an invite. We can, run around Guild Wars 2 right now together. I think I've got, I think there's 4 other people that started playing the game last night. But I'm usually on there with Goku all the time. Poor Lambert. Yeah, you see him standing up there at the top of the screen right now. He's got his hands crossed like he's mad. I do need to drink and eat. Look at that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Runny Nose. Let's go into here. Let's get rid of some of those apples. Do I have anything to drink? It doesn't look like it. It looks like my buckets are empty. Let's go ahead. We'll eat this cheese. Let's run down to the river. Actually, we can run over the well. We'll just do the river here, take a drink, and then we'll go to the well and fill the buckets since we got like 4 of them. Go. Come over here. Oh, we have 6 buckets. Oh my goodness. Noir would have loved to have joined Guild Wars 2, but my hard drive space said not right now. Yeah, it's a big file. I want to say it was like 65 gigs or something. It's big. I remember when I first started playing Guild Wars 2 several years ago, it was only like a 25 gig file. So it's gotten pretty big now. But it is free to play, which is good. You can get it either going to the Guild Wars 2 website, which is how I have it. I use their own launcher, or it is also available on Steam as well. But the Steam side seems a little funky because Goku was having some issues with the Steam side, and he ended up going back to the Guild Wars site and then just using their launcher. Let's put a few of these in there. I only need 1 bucket on me. We'll put the cheese in there. Let's put the meat in there and the onion. Perch. Whoops. Roach. Rod in there and the meat here. I'll keep the fish tarts and my bucket of water on me. And I think I've got stuff in my... It needs to go in the resource storage too. Rennie knows you did a video on the strange coin in the game. Still haven't gotten a decent answer on it from anyone. Do you have it in your inventory? Do I have the strange coin? I think I have the figurine. I don't think I have the coin. What did I do with it? Let's see. Not here. You know what? I know I had the strange figurine, the strange deer figurine, and I'm almost positive I put it in my house. But as far as the coin, I don't think I have the coin yet. Files, put the fur in there. Juice. Axe. Combo, mini bottle. Wine bottle and plate. I think that's all I need to put in there. Seems like I have a lot of stuff on me. Probably because I'm wearing all of that winter clothes. But I don't have the coin. I still haven't gotten that. Let's run up to the house. I'm pretty sure I have that strange deer figurine in the house. It's either in the chest. Look in your bag icon. Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting about that. Now, just my regular coins. Let me run up here to the house. Yeah, I'm almost positive I do not have the strange coin. But as far as what they're for, I still don't know myself. Yeah, see, there's... Let me zoom in here. There's my strange deer figurine right there. I had placed it on top of the chest. If we go into the chest, I just have the gifts, the thimble and the pouch spices that I was doing for the give your wife a gift for 2 years or whatever. Strange coin is from one of Lambert's childhood quests. Yeah, see, I haven't gotten that. You got it from the update. You can't drop it or move it. Yeah, I don't know. And if it was before the update, I don't even know if it's still available in the game. Or what its purpose is. Let me go back down to the resource storage again and check one more time. But I didn't see it in the list. It would pop up under the S's for strange. Yeah, so I just have the coins, regular coins. So yeah, I don't have that yet. Alrighty, let's, somebody's got quests here. Let's see if anybody has one that requires us to go hunting. This looks like a child. He's probably going to want a hammer or a knife or something. Let's do an F5.
Good day, mister.
Can I help you with something? Mister, can I ask you something? What is it, child? Pretend to be... Nope, not doing that. Next. That was him. Is there another one? You? No. It must be in the mine. Coin is when your child is a toddler. Well, I've clearly passed that one. Lambert is 13 right now, so look at that. Is he just short, or is that just my perception right now? Because that looked like a kid.
How are you?
Well, he doesn't sound like a kid. Let's see, can I help you with something? Lost my bow. Nope, I am not bringing you a bow. You're picking rocks in the mine. You don't need a bow. Alrighty, let's see here. Nor I've never seen in a mine yet. Oh, well here. Let's take a walk through the mine. Let's put my crossbow away. So this is the mine building. So it changes the look of the entrance, and it also adds these little reinforcements, like it's holding up the roof. And then of course you get the torches as well, so it lights the place up. Because without the mine, you have to use your own torch. And then it also allows the mine to go deeper. So if we go down here, yeah, and there's little signs, little arrow signs. So once you get deep in the mine, if you're not sure how to get out, you can follow these signs because it points to the way out. But this here, this will typically circle around and go back up that other way. But in this particular cave, it opens up this way to where you can go deeper into the cave. And then you can access... do I have a pick on me? I don't think I have my pick on me. But then you can access, you know, the different iron deposits and stuff. But it goes pretty deep. But you can come down here and you can mine all this stuff yourself. The iron, the salt, the copper, the tin. But it opens it up pretty big. And then also there is this kind of a drop off here. I don't know if I can jump up here or not. Yeah, you can't jump out that way. But you can come in that way. But you want to be careful because you can take a little bit of fall damage right there. See if I can find that on the other side and show it to you. Is it this way? Yeah, that's the way out. Yeah, here. Is it here? I may have just gotten myself lost. Yeah, here it is, right here. So this here, so you can kind of see the little hump right here. This is typically closed when it's just the cave. So when you have the mine, it opens it up. But this, you actually can fall down there and take a little fall damage. Interestingly enough, it has an arrow here. Like you don't know to go back this way. Oh, I thought that was something new there. But the mine's pretty big. And then you go back, and there's the entrance. Once you've mined ore for 5 hours, you'll never want to see the inside of a mine again. Oh my goodness. That's a long time mining ore. Kudos to you, because I don't know that I would spend 5 hours mining ore. But I've got the two mines set up. I have this one set up and the one in the center of the map here. This one right here. And I believe they're both full. I think I have 6 or 8 workers in each one. Not that I need that. Yeah, 6. And then I can add an apprentice later as well. Let's see. While I am here, I need to check on my builder's hut. Assign him some stuff. This is one thing I keep forgetting to do at the beginning of the season. Almost every season. As a building gets damaged, the production of that building can actually lower as well. So you want to try and stay up on repairing your buildings. That way your production stays high. Ooh. Doesn't one mine go through the whole mountain? There is not another exit to the mine. It just goes deeper. It does occupy a lot of the base of the mountain, but it actually goes down below the ground. So if you ever notice when you're going through the mine, that each level, so once you go in, you'll notice that each level goes down a little bit. Matter of fact, I can stand right here and you can see that this is actually going down below the zoom in again here. Come on. It's going down below the standard grade where you entered the mine. So you can actually see like this one here, that little way goes downhill. This goes downhill, and each offshoot goes a little bit lower than the next. So the mine can actually go beyond the base of said mountain. Now granted, this one here, it does not, because the mountain, it's hard for me to get up there because I got these little walls, but the mountain continues to go up and wide. And if you go beyond the mountain too far, you're going to reach the edge of the world currently, and you get kicked back. So the mountain does not go to the edge of the world, otherwise you would get kicked back even if you're in the mountain. Let's see, does the mine in the west have 2 entrances, or am I thinking a different game? You are probably thinking of a different game, because as far as I'm aware, none of the current caves or mines in the map, none of them have 2 entrances. They all have 1 entrance. So you enter and exit through the same opening. Sometimes they feel like they should have 2. And I think it would be neat to actually have like a mountain pass that goes through the mountain. Doesn't necessarily need to be a cave per se, or a mine, I should say. It doesn't need to be a mine, but I think it would be neat to have, you know, say a mountain off towards the west or something, and there's actually a cave passageway to get through to the other portion of the valley or something. But chances are that'll probably have to be for, you know, a later expansion or something, which I've mentioned this before. It would be really nice if they expanded the map, even if it's instanced, so where you would go through a cave pass to get to the next map, and then of course that map would be instanced from the previous map, so it doesn't take up memory on RAM on your computer and stuff, and cause the game to run poorly or whatever. But I believe, in my mind, my thinking, that the map does definitely need to be bigger, especially if they are going to be doing co-op. Now, they keep calling it co-op and not multiplayer. So I'm thinking that co-op is probably going to be a max of like 4 players, maybe. That is just my thinking. I have not heard word either way on the max number of players during a session. But I doubt very seriously that this is going to be anything close to like a you know, MMO kind of a style. I don't think it's ever going to be that big. As far as the multiplayer aspect, but I do believe that it's probably going to be like 4 to 8 players or something. But if they're doing console, chances are it, you know, would be 2 to 4 as far as a co-op mode. Again, that's just my thinking. I have no information on that at all. Alrighty, let's see. Let's go ahead and sleep today. Since we didn't do any hunting, I've spent the entire day talking. Let's see. More quests. We had 2 quests here. Where else do we have? I've got one in Branica, one in Boranica, and one in Branica. Okay, so let's go the one behind me first since I'm closest. And see if they have a hunting quest. Let's call Haas. Where you at, buddy? Are you not giving me... Yeah, so you're not giving me that option. Can I hold? Get on. I'm gonna have to do the F5, F9 things. It's not giving me the tooltips. Where did I hit that? Oh, I hit H. My bad. Turned it off. Let's see. Who's got the quest? You? You have the quest. Yes. You want F5?
How can I help you?
I help you with something. Repair boots, but I have no time. Nope, not repairing boots. Sorry, not right now. I need hunting quests is what I need. Nope. It's co-op mode, max 3 players. That seems odd that it would be 3 players instead of 4. But again, I don't play console. My kids do. My kids play console games, but I don't. But I know that they've played with like 3 or 4 players in their little co-op games. Now, I keep mentioning console. I'm only saying that because I don't know how console plays with multiplayer. I don't know if it has to only be 3 or 4 players or if it can be like a mass multiplayer kind of a thing. Petra, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Let's see, who's got the quest? You? You're going to want me to go to Denica or something. Let's see, F5. Like the sewing lady never needs me to go hunting.
How is life treating you?
Can I help you with something? A customer. No, not really. No. Depends on what you want. No. No. Not doing that. Okay, so we have Hornica. Oh, we got Lesnica and Hornica. Okay, let's get off. Let's take the little medieval Uber here. And we'll go to Lesnica and then Hornica. And Lesnica, there it is. Let's go. Noir, I hope you have a good day at work. Appreciate you joining us today. Take care. Alrighty, let's see what kind of quest we have here. I probably should have checked my traps. I didn't even think about that. Theobald, he is probably going to want us to go and get iron.
Hail, friend.
Hail, friend. We want to make some quick money. Cave nearby. Nope. Yeah, if he wants to have you make quick money, he wants you to go get iron. Let's see. Where did the Uber guy go here? Here he is. Most co-op games have 2 to 4, and if it's over 4, it's a multiplayer game. Yeah, well, that makes sense. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, Spray and Pray, they did my my village tour. I'm gonna have to go and watch that because I have yet to see it. I hadn't even checked my email, so I don't even know if they messaged me letting me know it was available. They had sent me a message asking for a copy of the game save. I know it's been a little bit since I sent that over to them. Let's see, where are we going? We're going to Ornica, right? Let's go there. Yeah, I'll have to step over and watch that. Yeah, we're in Hornica. For a minute there, it looked like I was coming into Dinica. That was weird. Let's see. Over here. Watch out. Excuse me. I believe the Spray and Pray channel is also, well, I think they're redoing some stuff. I don't know if Vera's going to be on there or not anymore. I know he put out a video or something explaining it last week or week before last or something. Let's see. Can I help you with something? I'm sorry. Do you happen to have some wool with you? No, I'm not doing wool. You guys need me to hunt wolves. I need to go hunt wolves. Okay. Let's head back to the village, our village, the mining village, and check the traps, and then I guess we'll just go out and do some of our own hunting. Let's see. I need a ride. Let's go to Granica. There we go. Come on, Haas, where you at? Need a ride. You guys, do me a favor if you haven't already. Make sure to click that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd greatly appreciate that as well. Of course, in the description of all my videos are the links to my Discord, my Facebook page, my Twitter, and Buy Me a Coffee, where you can actually do just that. You can buy me a coffee. I love my coffee. What was I doing? I was not coming in here. I was... Really? It amazes me that jumping off of that hurts me. I was headed over here to check my traps. That's what I needed. Uh-oh. Thought I was getting the rabbit trap and it was actually the bird trap. Vera's mood dropped below 10%. Okay. I mean, I've watched some of their stuff. I haven't really followed their channel enough to know... not enough to know whether, you know, how to know Vera's mood had been dropping off or anything like that, or if she verbally was saying anything, or... I do know that in the video I watched the other day, he was talking about that the channel has had like 2 strikes, like back to back. So I'm not sure what that was all about, or what the strikes were about, or even whether he's really got them corrected or not. I would imagine that he was working on trying to obviously get those corrected. Yeah, getting a strike on your channel is scary and nerve-wracking, especially when you're trying to, you know, grow as a content creator, and to get a strike early, you know, early on is really scary, you know, because you don't make the money. If you actually had to fight a strike legally, you couldn't do it because you just don't have the money to do it. Your channel's not making money to where you could actually hire a lawyer or anything and fight the strike. if it was something severe like that. I know when I got my strike, luckily I was able to get it taken care of with a couple of messages and tweets. Now, granted, it took, I think it took about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer, for me to get it completely squared away and removed off of my channel and stuff. And the whole problem wasn't even mine. It wasn't even my fault. It was an error with their checking system, whatever they use. They could never tell me what the strike was on. They could not pinpoint a portion in the video. They couldn't tell me a quote, like if I had said something. They didn't tell me whether it was any text or just a visual presentation or something. Nothing. It eventually all went away, and I didn't even get an apology. It was just I logged in one day and realized that it had been removed, and then I got an email about 3 days later, that it had been removed. But it was still showing on the back end, so there's the studio version is what they call it. On my YouTube, it was still showing me there that I had the strike, even though the video that was in question no longer was restricted. It was made live. So it took them 2 or 3 days to respond to even let me know that it had been removed. But that was a scary thing. But I know that Urs said that they've got 2 strikes on their channel now. What happens in the game if your wife's mood drops? Just like any other villager in the game, if their mood drops to negative 100%, they leave the village. So I would imagine she would leave the village. And I don't know what happens to your heir. I would imagine if your heir is under the age of 18, then your heir may leave with her. But I've never had anybody leave. Because as long as you're maintaining your village, you're giving them shelter, you're repairing those buildings, you're keeping their workstations repaired, you have them a job with assignments, and you're providing them food and water, then they should really, the mood should never really drop to a negative 100%. As long as you're doing those things. Now, obviously, if you have a good king, or you're able to lower your taxes and stuff like that, then that helps with the mood as well. An apology from YouTube in your dreams. You're right. They don't acknowledge when they have done anything wrong. Matter of fact, they try to sugarcoat it. Matter of fact, the person I was dealing with, now granted the person I was dealing with was nice in our conversations. Now granted I never personally talked to anybody verbally. It was all via email and Twitter chat. But they were pleasant enough. But you could tell that in the conversations, it's like they're not even going to acknowledge that they made the mistake. They just don't do it. It's like, okay, we reversed it. Enough said. Drop it. That's kind of it. It depends on the heir's affinity to yourself. If your wife leaves, your heir decides between you both. Oh, really? Okay. Now, see, this is something I have not experienced in the game to date. And thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see. My wife left when my heir was 17. I was so busy building my Viking boat. the men and their toys, right? Let's see. I didn't even notice. Had the night before the last update. Okay. Give her a present every season, she will stay. Yes, she will. Yeah, I've never had a problem with anybody. I take that back. I did have a villager very early on in my early access, and it was probably even in season 1. I had a villager leave the village. But at that time, I don't think that the mood was set up the same way it is currently set up in the game. Because I invited somebody to my village, but I don't think I had a house for them. So this was back before, if you don't have a house and you're trying to recruit somebody, they'll tell you that they can't join because they don't have a house. They don't have a place to live. But early on in the early access, you could invite workers to your village without there being a house, and then you could go and build them a house and put them in it. That has since changed. And I believe I had recruited somebody. I was out and about running around doing quests, and I had recruited somebody because I liked their stats. Now, this was also back during the early access. You could actually find recruits that had in upwards of 8, 9, and 10 skill level, which was awesome. There was actually a lady, I believe she was in Borowu, and she had a level 10 skill, and it was like everybody wanted to find her to be their wife. I don't remember what the 10 skill was in, but I just remember she had a level 10 skill, and she was like the only one in the game that had it, that anybody could find. But again, they had since changed that and made it now to where the majority of the villagers, the recruitable villagers, only have a max level of 3 when you recruit them, and then they can work and raise their skill level to 10. Lenita, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well today. No worries about being late to the stream. I'm glad you made it. Let's see. Late to the stream, but my villager's mood never goes above 65. There's nothing wrong with it going below 65 or above 65. I've never reached 100%. But I've also never focused on the villager mood. So as you can see now, I've got mine. Separate them here. So my lowest right now is 46, which is my builder. Now granted, he's probably a 46 because he's not married. So my builder, if you remember, I put him over by the memorial tree to represent Martin and the loss of his wife, which was the whole reason the tree was placed in the game anyway. If you haven't seen my video on the memorial tree origin story, you can find that on my channel, or you can literally search up Medieval Dynasty memorial tree origin story, and the video should pop up for you. But it tells the story on how the memorial tree became to be in the game. It explains that whole story and stuff. I want to say it's probably about a 15 or 20 minute video. But I had placed my builder over there and purposely did not put a wife with him to represent Martin, because in my memorial tree video, origin story video, in the very end of that video, I had actually made a request to the devs that may have watched that video, that there be an NPC that traveled from Tutki, because Tutki was Martin's favorite village in the game. But at the time, Tutki didn't even have a name. It was literally known as the unnamed village at that time. But I had made a suggestion, a request, that they put an NPC. They didn't even have to name it Martin. Just an NPC that would travel from Tutki. Like, you could find him traveling the roads over to the memorial tree, and then he would spend a day there. Maybe place flowers or something under the tree. Just to add, I thought it would be a neat addition. Now, granted, Toplitz and RenderCube went above and beyond by even placing the tree in the game. I thought it was an awesome gesture to the loss of a family member of a player. I thought that was an awesome gesture. And now I made that recommendation on the whim, so to say, in the hopes that maybe they would do something like that. And they may still. I don't know. But placing the builder's hut there allowed me to place a villager there to represent the same action, so to say. So now the builder's hut, he's got the little place over there. He can sit next to the tree, and everything. So let's see. Did you find out if the devs were referring to you during that quest? I have not gotten that quest, so I don't even. I haven't even experienced that quest yet. I have been trying to get that quest, but I haven't gotten it yet. So I haven't personally heard anything from the devs pertaining to that. Sometimes they tell me, sometimes they don't. They've given me tidbits right before things happen sometimes. But sometimes they don't. So if it's referring to me, I'm not sure. But I haven't experienced the quest, even though what that is yet. I'm hoping to get it. I believe it's a wife quest, is it not? Runny Nose? If you could let me know. Herbert Billabong? Oh, that's the kid that wanted the hammer or whatever. Let's see. We were going to go hunting, and I've almost wasted 2 days sitting here running my flaps here. Let's go do a little bit of hunting. There's Miss Donkey's grave. Alright, we're all loaded up. Man, this winter has just been super snowy, foggy. Yeah, once Runny Nose, once I experience that quest, I'll know more about what you're really talking about, and I could find out. Maybe it was the lynx I heard. I thought I heard a boar. It's like I didn't want to be surprised while I was doing something else. Let's see, is a Wyson over there? Am I too far west? I might be too far west. I was going to come out here and shoot some boar. There they are. Frolicking through the clay pits. Where the hell did he go? What are they doing? Come back here. Okay. Here's one right here. Am I shooting the tree? What am I doing? There we go. I think that should have been, that first shot should have been a headshot. I was aiming at his head. Yeah, I remember you sending me a message when you did it in the game. And it might be. It may not be necessarily a reference to me. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm anxious to actually experience it, though. Let's see. It's the Sun Quest who wants to explore the mountains. You go to the stream. Go to the stream. The highest point on the map, the memorial tree, and another place. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, that sounds like a pretty neat quest. But it's a Sun Quest, not a wife quest. Okay. At least that way, because as I mentioned earlier, I go through, so like I'll sleep the season here, and then I'll try and see if I can get, you know, a family quest to pop up. And I usually just wait for either the wife or my son, so Bernadetta or Lambert, to have a quest. But now that I know it's a Sun quest, maybe I'll try and actually get Lambert to pop up with a quest. Because he's going to be 14, I want to say, this very next season. So I'd be able to place him as an apprentice. And I don't know if the quests change. Do you remember how old your son was, Runny Nose, when you got that quest? Because it may be age related. Because I know that some of these quests do have restrictions like age or whether you've done a previous quest or something. Another one? Topped. Man, he's really going. Oh, there he is. That was easy. Let's see. We're gonna need to eat a little bit. My cheese is worn off. Eat some of this fish tart. There we go. Alrighty, let's run down the road here and see about going to this other area and doing a little bit of hunting. Yeah, this the hunting skill 9 to 10. Obviously, that's the long stretch because you got to have 3,000 points to reach level 10. So if you're early in your game and you're not doing your hunting, I highly suggest you switch over and do your hunting, because getting that hunting skill to 10 has to be done by Rasimir, and it's probably one of the hardest to get. Younger, about 10, I think, after the ear blasting hair cutting quest. See, I didn't get the hair cutting quest either. It's a big one, lots of options about teaching the boy. You get attacked by wolves, teach him lessons and stuff. Wow. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get that one or not. I wonder if there is an age limit. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and look for that. I would like to try and stream again on Friday. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. After my stream today, I've got to make a lot of phone calls and stuff and try and adjust some jobs for the week. Because like I mentioned, I got my eye appointment coming up this Thursday, and then next week I'm going to be gone, so there won't be a stream next week. So I'm going to have to try and to get those jobs moved, and I was thinking about trying to move them in such a way to where maybe I could be off on Friday or something. I don't know. I'll try and figure that out. If I can make another stream happen this week, I will. But I think we should probably head back into the house. And then we can sleep the season. What am I doing? Aha, this way. I was running into Tuki. I thought I was running into Branica. I do like coming into the towns at night and seeing all the little lanterns running and stuff, although it's foggy and it's really hard to see anything else. No, I did not do... I haven't done the baby fever quests, and the master fish soup have not done that either. So there's been a lot of stuff that I have yet to even see. Alright, so we're going to drop that. We're going to do an F5, and then we can sleep the season, and let's see what we get at season change. Anything. Okay, so I have the Herald. Pay taxes. Lambert did not have a quest for me, nor my wife. So let's actually reload this and let's see if we can get Lambert to have another quest. What would really be nice is if I can get both my wife and Lambert and the Herald. That would really be a nice a nice thing to have. Your horse looks quicker than mine. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I don't know if the horses have different speeds or if it's random. Wow, that's dark. There we go. Next season. Pay taxes. Lambert does not have a quest. My wife does not have a quest. And we don't have the Herald. We'll do an F90. So then you can sit here and just keep doing. So as long as you F5 right before you sleep, or do the quick save right before you sleep, then you can reload right back to that point if you don't have some of the quests that have popped up for you. Yeah, horse speed is a skill. I do think I've gotten some of those skills. I'll look real quick after we reload the game here. Unless your horse is a donkey, then yes, mine is faster. Because naturally the horse is faster than the donkey, even without the skills. Let's take a look real quick. Skills. Believe that was under farming. So you got skilled rider. So the mount stamina, that changes the mount stamina consumption. Carrot and a stick is the mount's carry weight. Night rider, yeah. So I've got the 30% faster riding skill. And sleep the season. quest. None of them. Okay. But this is what I usually sit and do. Usually after the stream. So I'm not sitting here like boring you guys with trying to, you know, with looking at the load screens and everything. But you can do this yourself. So if you in your game, if you're trying to get a particular thing to happen, because the Herald increases each season, the percentage of their return increases each season, but there's always that chance that it will that he will pop, and you can do this until it does. So that way you can actually potentially get the Herald every other season if you wanted to. Again, neither one of them have the quest, and we don't have the Herald. But this is also like when I did my starter guides, to where I was sharing the map. I did the same thing, except for I was restarting a brand new game each time. And I want to say for the 4,000 coins, my most recent starter guide, I want to say I restarted the game close to 25 times before I found that map. The one before that I did, God, it was months ago when I did the other one, which was like 2,000 coins first day. And that the 2,000 coins first day, that was before they even introduced fast crafting into the game. But I believe I ended up sharing that map as well. But I think I only I restarted that map maybe 12 times before I got it. Let's see, next season. Has anyone tried to test all 4 horses? One of my horses are faster than the other. The horses may actually have a different speed stat. Yeah, there's no rope in the game. And pretty much everything takes rope. The linen and wool thread, yeah, that's about the closest thing to the rope. Let's see. Hungry birds, opportunity, nobody was watching and decided to have a feast. Okay. Oh, there we go. 4 fields got damaged. So somebody was asking about field damage earlier, and there you go. There's an event. Kingdom for a scarecrow. 4 fields got damaged. Alrighty. Lambert, no quest. Wife, no quest. And no herald. Yeah, if you have a mount, you definitely want to make sure that you're putting horseshoes on them. Whether it makes them faster or not, I'm not sure. It would make sense that it does, though. Next season. I had the Herald pop up that first day. Plague venom, rats, and the food storage. 10% of consumables got removed from the storage. Okay. No quest from Lambert. No quest from the wife. And again, no herald. Anybody that has their heir 14 or older that's done, that has assigned their heir as an apprentice, was there a quest involved when they reached 14? Because I know at 14 you can assign your children villagers as apprentices. What I'm not sure of is if there was a quest involved when your son reached 14 to assign him an apprentice, or assign him as an apprentice. So still no quest from Lambert, my wife, and no Harold. Oh my gosh. Lanita, I hate those rats. Yeah, it's losing that 10% of consumables can hit you pretty hard, especially if it's early in the game and you're just getting used to the game or even new to the game. Sorry, I had to take a drink of my coffee. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I did. I did right. That's what I was supposed to do. I was thinking I did something else. Let's see. Oh, here's the plague verm again. 5% of consumables this time. Lambert, buddy, you gotta have a quest for Dad. The people are requesting it. Load her up. Let's go. Like a few updates back, I like how they added the spinning coin down in the bottom right of the screen on the load screens. Because it used to be just the bar at the bottom that would show you that it was loading. The rats got you just after a hunting trip. Runny Nose, did you end up making the 1,000,000 coins? Yes, I have made the 1,000,000 coins. Rainbow in the sky. Let's see, it was a beautiful rainbow after the rain. It looks nice. Your people seem happy, and they consider it a good omen. Okay, well that's good. 10 mood. Yay. Give me all the quests. Oh wait. Nothing from Lambert, nothing from the wife, and no Harold. Come it. It looked like a beautiful day out too. My experience, complete current quest, then reload. I don't know that completing the quest does much for the reload. It might. Again, nothing from either one of them, and the Herald. My Herald, it must still be a low percentage on spawning. Yeah, see, what I don't know is whether some of these child quests are age related. So I'm curious if some of these son or heir quests I may not be eligible for them because my son is, you know, possibly too old. Nicole, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining the stream. You guys remember to click that like button for me. I appreciate it. You would do that. Kingdom for a Scarecrow. 2 fields got damaged. Nothing from Lambert. Nothing from my wife. And no heir. Oh my gosh, you guys are really making me work for this. Yeah, I have all of the achievements running those, except playing as my heir. So that's what we're trying to get to now, in the long run here. Come on, it's rolling the dice again. Give us something good. Still nothing from Lambert. Nothing from my wife. And I'm looking at the direction bar at the top of the screen. No Herald. I put that basket of firewood there a long time ago, and my wife stands on top of it and leans against the wall. I've noticed that several times when I've, you know, upon season change, she'll walk over there and she stands against the wall. When I placed that basket, I had no idea that she did this. So it's interesting. Okay, let's do this again. F9. Dadgummit. Gut one of your chickens and take the gizzards to the wise woman behind Sambor's house. Might make a difference. Let's see. Strange coin. One from Lambert. Would be toddler age and requires clothing and a few other things. He runs into a lost trader. Yeah, I think I'm beyond that one. Because that one there is going to be restricted to that particular age, I think. Rainbow in the Sky. Isn't that a song? Sounds like something from the Beatles or something. Still nothing. Dadgummit. You guys are killing me with these. Oh, so the coin actually has a tagline, it begs to be tossed away. But you can't. You can't drop it or destroy it or... Can you drop it out of your inventory? Like you're going to place it on the table or something? Because you mentioned it can't be moved earlier. Does that mean you just can't put it in your storage? Or does that mean that it's always in your pocket? Or... I guess that needs a little clarification. You guys are really killing me with this. Yeah, see, I may just have to play this season without the quest. That sucks because I had the Herald quest. As soon as we switched over, I had the Herald quest. Now I don't have it. I haven't gotten it since. Trying to get these other quests from the family. We notice the spinning coin down there, it does actually have a heads or tails. One side is shinier, the other side is not. War taxes. Okay. So see, our kingdom preparing for war according to the king's decree. Taxes are being raised. Hopefully tensions will fall soon, and those demands won't last that long. I hate taxes. Surely the king can give us some pardon. I'm not paying that. Send a letter to the king. Huh. I know one of these drops your reputation. I don't remember which one it is, though. Let's see. Surely the king can give us some pardon. Let's try that one. Here's your answer. Yeah, see, 1,000 Dynasty reputation. Dang it. Taxes were only increased by 10%. And still didn't get any family quests or the Herald. Dadgummit. Can't drop it. It disappears. Can't move it to the chest. Can't sell it. What do you mean it disappears? Does it disappear out of your inventory like it's just not even there anymore? I think it's an Easter egg. I have dropped it in the well, the waterfall, the stream, the water cave. Nothing happens. Try transferring it to the mount. I did that with the fever potion. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I probably won't get that strange coin unless, you know, obviously I do another season in the game. Which I will probably do. But I think I'm going to change it up. I've been thinking about what to do for like my next series. I'm considering... So, like Gaming Reflections has done one-day seasons. I know he's been doing a series on one-day seasons. And I've considered doing that. I've also considered changing the difficulty of the game because I'm on normal difficulty, whatever the default difficulty is. I just increased it from 3 days to 5 days, and I took fast crafting. If I do a one-day season series, I'm thinking about doing it on hard difficulty, but I'm just unsure about whether I want to do... I know I want to do fast crafting. Because I think that's definitely going to be needed for a one-day season. And then... oh, shoot. Just lost my train of thought. So one-day season, hard difficulty, fast crafting. I'm not sure whether I want to do unlimited inventory for a one-day season or not. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Well, I mean, granted, we got to finish this series out first, but that's just what I'm kind of thinking about for maybe the next series. Because it's been... I've had 2 series since I've even tried to do a challenge in the game. Because I've mentioned this before, the challenges that I was doing, they were burdens that I just placed on myself. They weren't really anything you could do in the game as a setting. Coin mystery, keep it for later use. Let's see, I dropped the coin when I did my video on the Table of Death, but it disappeared, so I had to reload and it was back in my inventory. Oh, so you can drop it and it will disappear. Okay. I thought you can change the number of days in a season anytime you wanted. So you could start 3 days and change to 1 day. Yes, you can. So if you go to open up your game menu here, go to game customization right here. It applies after the season change. You can change that to whatever you want at any time. But I was talking about doing a series, a fresh series starting from scratch, and then literally just setting it to 1 day. And then build excuse me. Man, let me get a drink again. Holy cow. Nothing from Lambert, nothing from my wife, and no Harold. Holy cow. Okay. We're just going to have to run with this. I don't know how many times I've reloaded. Oh, I need to change my clothes. So we're just going to go with this, and I'll try and work on this before the next stream and see if we can get something going. Let's put the feathers away. Oh, no. Jeez. No, I'm getting clothes, not at the resource storage. Clothes. I don't need the felt hat for caplet. Fur shoes, quilted vest, gloves, trousers with cuffs. Okay, now what are we going to wear this season? I think I want to go with the hat with the lapels, I think. The cap. No, let's go with the cap. Let's go. Do we have we have the noble, yeah, the noble shoes. Got the simple tunic, the short sleeve tunic, I think. Let's try that. Let's go with the hose. I think those are the ones that make me look like I'm wearing a diaper. Got the hat, the hose, the shirt, shoes. Let's go with this hood here. This hood here. I really do like this long hood. Is that everything? That. Yeah, we don't need gloves. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. New outfit that I haven't worn. Good deal. And pay the taxes. Where's my wife? She can go pay the taxes.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Bernadetta. Let's see. I have a favor to ask of you. Could you take this money to the Castilian and pay our taxes? Sure thing. Do it right away. Be well, my love. Taxes are done. Well, alrighty, folks. Well, I hate that the last 15 minutes of this was me just reloading the game, but we did have some nice discussions. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat here. Let's see. Early on day one will be tough. Yes. Early day one will definitely be tough, especially with a one-day season. Let's see. All I needed was a catwalk left. Game Reflections, good to see you. I appreciate you joining the stream. Runny nose, about time, gaming. I definitely appreciate everybody that showed up today, and please make sure to leave your like on the video before taking off. But I believe that we are going to actually call this a stream. I've got some things that I have got to get done today, and I can't do them while I'm on the stream. I got to make some phone calls and stuff. So I appreciate everybody for showing up and the comments and everything. I enjoy talking with everybody. So everybody take care, and we will see you on the next one. Happy hunting.